So Clarke, you've made the loan deal permanent, and ever since you've sort of stepped foot out here, it seems like you've really enjoyed your time and settled right in. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I mean, from the first game, Grimsby at home, the lads all welcomed me very well. Obviously started off well with a win there, and from there we've built it well together, and the lads have obviously been so good to me in and around the training ground, match days and stuff, and I've felt at home as soon as I've come here. So to make it permanent now, I'm over the moon.
And coming through the doors, we've played 19 games since you've been here and started all of them, and only came off for a brief sort of time against Dover. So did you expect to play so much, or was it a sort of a surprise?
I wouldn't say I expected to play so much. That was what I was hoping for, coming on loan, kind of getting the game time that I needed that I wasn't getting elsewhere. So to come and get the full game time that was available, obviously apart from that couple of minutes, was massive for me. That was a big step in my career, and to be able to do that and stay injury free was a big part of that, and to get those 19 games under the belt so far was really important, and hopefully we can build on from that now.
And look, you've contributed as well, not just defensively. I think it's 11 clean sheets in 19, and you've scored, you've assisted, so you've pretty much shown the fans what you're all about.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do. I like to get involved at both ends of the pitch. I mean, I grew up more defensive minded, so I'd say I'm more of a defender at mind, so keeping clean sheets is just as important as getting goals and assists to me. So those obviously 11 clean sheets are massive for me, and hopefully we can kick on and get some more. I've been a bit disappointed the last few games, maybe conceding more than we'd like, but hopefully we can get back on the run of clean sheets and I can start producing at the right end as well.
Is it a big move in your career? Obviously a 2-year contract and on the move again to another location, but the whole package, was it something that obviously you've enjoyed your time here? It's something that going forward into the future you can see yourself here? Yeah,
it's a massive move for me and for my family as well. I moved away from home when I was 16 to do a scholarship, so I've been living away from home kind of for a long period of time, so I'm quite used to that and moving around places. So although it's a change, it's not a massive change, and it's not something that I don't feel like I can deal with. But in terms of my career, it's definitely a massive step for me. Becoming a first team player and being known as a first team player is something I've always wanted to do, and to be able to do that with these bunch of lads is amazing for me. So if I can just kick on with this club and get them where they deserve to be, which is back in the league, then that'll be massive.
You mentioned your family, and I think everyone around the place has seen the following that your family bring, and it's so nice to see after the game having pictures and spending that time with your family, because football career is short, so every moment you want to spend it with your loved ones.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've got my family. I've got a massive backing from them, mum, dad, grandma, granddad, on both sides of the family, aunties, uncles, my missus mum, my missus mum's fiance. I've got everyone coming down to watch throughout the season, so I can't thank them enough for everything, and they've played a massive role in getting me where I am today, every single one of them. And for them to be able to come down and watch the games and support me, it honestly means the world to me, and I'll never be able to repay them for what they deserve.
How tough have you found the National League, or is it almost been, you've played Football League before, is there much difference or similarities?
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities, definitely. I mean, I'd say the top half of the National Leagues probably could easily settle themselves well in League Two, which has been shown from previous clubs as well. I mean, look at Sutton in League Two this year. They've proven that they can go up and stay up and challenge at the right end of the table. There are definitely games that are tougher than others, but every game's tough in this league, and it's one of those where it's competitive every week, and you're going to have to do your best no matter what. So it's one of those, you've got to make sure you're mentally right every time you step onto the pitch, which is important.
We're in a good place at the moment. Disappointing to go out the trophy, but it means that all focus is on the league, and we know how competitive it is and how tight it can be. So from now until the end of the season, it's almost take one game at a time, and hope by the end of the season we're in those playoffs. Yeah,
100%. You hit the nail on the head there. One game at a time. I think obviously the disappointment from Saturday just has got to give us the motivation now to kick on. Obviously that was a chance for us to get to Wembley and get these fans to Wembley as well, which they deserve. But to get into the playoffs would be a massive achievement for us, and hopefully we can get them to Wembley through then. But yeah, I mean, I back us as a group of lads and a group of players to be able to go and do that, and we're in a great position to go and push on now to the end of the season.